Hey everybody, it's Cash Money Carl, one of your co-hosts of the Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast, and I'm here to tell you about this week's sponsor, minigolfreviews.com, a website dedicated to all things miniature golf. They even post a new mini golf hole every single day, and currently are building the National Archive of Mini Golf, so check it out at minigolfreviews.com. Now enjoy the show.
For season 4, let the vibes ignite. We're Dean and Cash Money, we're taking flight. Grab your mic and join us, feel the energy rise. In a world of ideas, we'll reach for the skies. Motivation flowing, let's set the tone. Move the mic stand, unleash your dreams. With Dean and Cash, nothing's as it seems. We're crafting our journey, so come along in the season 4. Together we're strong.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Cash Money Carl, and with me, all the way up north, is the King of the North, Dean Berg. Welcome to the show, Dean.
Thanks, I am technically sitting on the north side of the room.
You are, and I was trying doing radio DJ.
Yeah,
opening.
you kind of sounded like you're like, in today's hot traffic.
Right? That was way too much energy for me. I don't think I could keep that up for 10 minutes.
Well, especially because when I walked in here and you were just kind of like hunched over the table.
You were worried I was dead.
Well, no, I was.
Were you
just
gonna Narcan me?
I was just like, what are you listening to? Because you had the headphones on, and you're like, us.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what do you mean us? Like last week's episode? And you're like, no, just
us talking right now.
What the microphones are picking up.
Yeah.
And you were just sitting here.
Yeah.
And I was kind of.
I will be honest. It is so hot today. I'm running at half capacity.
And it's not even that. It's that hot. It's just that.
It's crazy hot, Carl.
Yeah, we're not used to it.
Yeah. Well,
because that's the thing that really sucks about the weather. Like, I love spring, but it feels like spring is like a week.
Well, in Wisconsin, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a week because it's like super cold, and then it's beautiful for like a week, like perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, this is what it must be like to die and be in heaven. This temperature right here is perfect. And there's maybe sometimes a light breeze, and it's just wonderful. And then, bam, gone. It'll rain for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, which it did. Yeah.
It did. And then the grass grows like 3 feet tall.
Which it did, yeah.
Which it did. And then, bam, it's like uncomfortable because it doesn't go gradual.
Right, it's all or nothing.
It kind of does the same thing in fall too. Like, I like fall for other reasons when it starts to get cool and it's crisp and you wear a hoodie and it's just like, wow, this is what it must be like.
But I don't mind it being colder at that point too. Like,
no,
I like
I don't
the
either.
cold. I will say though, definitely is hot enough now that I wasn't worried about planting my garden. So they're starting to sprout and all that. A victory garden, because we're in war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. Well, no, I was thinking about like I had a garden a few times, but I just hate weeding it.
Well, that's why you do it in all container stuff, and you
I know you do like a raised garden and whatever.
Well, I have a balcony, so that's all I got. It's always raised. Let's see. What am I growing? You ask. You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
I didn't.
Cucumbers.
No, I didn't ask, Carl.
No,
I think I didn't ask.
I'm telling you. Cucumbers, some sugar snap peas, some watermelon radish. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool because it'll take like 18 weeks to grow it all.
And then I get one meal out of it.
You'll be able to eat like 3 snap peas.
I got a little bit more than that last year. So let's see, some basil, some zinnias, some marigolds, cleomes. And my favorite, it's so cool, pineapple sage. It's sage, but it smells like pineapple.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It also helps keep mosquitoes away. And then when it gets to the fall, has these really pretty red flowers.
Well, flower gardens are cool, but you don't get anything out of them unless you grow like hibiscus or chlamydias or whatever those whatever those flowers are. Then you get something.
Yeah, it's mostly for the look. Like last year, I had a really nice looking garden for pretty much the entirety of spring, summer, and then it was fall, and I was like, okay, we'll clear it out.
We cut down this tree that was over in the corner.
I don't think anybody but me can see what you were pointing at.
I know.
Okay,
but yeah, there's a tree.
There was a tree.
Well, it was getting really tall, and it was leaning up against the house, and it was kind of damaging the gutter. So we had some guy come and cut the top off. And he cut the top off.
Like broccoli?
Kind of. But it was like, okay, now it looks all weird. And then it seemed like it was kind of starting to die. And it just looked rough. And so I was like, all right, I guess it's time for the tree to come down. But I was mowing the lawn on Saturday. And I saw a little fledgling robin. He's hopping around. And I was like, uh-oh, is there a nest in the tree? Because if there's a nest in the tree and it's an active nest, can't take it down this weekend. That'd be illegal. And I was just kind of watching the robin hop around.
And you didn't take it in and try to nurse it to health because that's not legal.
No, it isn't
It's
legal.
a good thing you didn't do that, yeah.
Especially with it being a robin. But then I was just kind of watching, and then here's Mom came and started like picking at him and like bouncing up and down.
And saying, get out of here!
And then all of a sudden he started to fly. And he's like, poof, and he took off. And I was like, oh, okay, he's all right. But so I was worried there was a nest in it, but there wasn't. And then... yeah, it's gone now. And it was kind of funny, though, because the lady next door, when I was looking in it to see if there was a nest, she came over. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, we're going to take this tree down. Oh, no. And then I thought she was going to protest, although it wouldn't matter. But she was just like, I said, I just saw a little baby fledgling robin hopping around, and I'm making sure there's not like a nest in here before we cut it out. Good for you. And then when she was looking at the tree, she was like, oh, it's definitely seen its better days. You can cut it down.
Thanks
that's fine.
for your permission,
yeah,
lady.
And then there's another tree over here that I kind of wanted to cut down just because it's annoying for mowing, but I don't want to kill a tree just because it inconveniences me.
What you should have told the lady is, I had to cut down this tree because you've been using AI inappropriately. This is one of those trees that has to go down for the environment. Like they pick and choose which ones.
Right, yeah, it's that tree. But then the tree that I was like thinking in my head, like, maybe I'll take that one down. We'll cut that one down this weekend. And she's like, this tree over here is so beautiful. Every time I pull into my driveway, I love looking at it. And
it's so
great. And I pull out of the driveway and I look at it and blah, 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 blah. And then she gestured to the side of the house where it's peeling. And she's like, but then when I look down this way, all I see... And then she gestured to where the paint is peeling on the side of the house. And it's siding, which I didn't realize people paint siding.
I don't know. I don't own a house.
I know.
You own 2 of them.
I do own 2 of them, that's for sure. Yeah, the other one, all kinds of weird vegetation grows over there. Just weird shit like chlamydias. And
I was going to say, do you have a ivy like Wrigley Field?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah?
In the backyard, nice. On the fence, it grows.
Home run!
The neighbor on the other side, when he lived there, he used to take care of it and do a good job. And then he got divorced and he moved. And when he moved, his ex-wife didn't do anything with it. And then it just took over the fence. It got so heavy, it actually pulled the fence kind of towards it. But
it's crazy.
Yeah, outdoor stuff.
Hashtag outdoor stuff.
Hashtag outdoor stuff. It's kind of cool, though, when you're talking about AI. It reminded me of this app that I have. That's an AI detector.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool because you can put, like, anything through it, and it'll tell you, like, what % AI it is. And the thing that I thought was kind of funny is, I'm pretty middle of the road with AI. Like, I have my reservations about it. We talked about it in detail last week. But then also I understand,
it's integrated in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and sure, there probably should be some regulations on it. And
use
whatever,
it, but don't abuse it.
kind of thing. Yeah. So
Is that the campaign for AI now?
I'm very middle road when it comes to it. You know, like I can see things it can help with, you know, medical field, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we talked all about that. But, like, I just thought it was funny because there are people who are very, very outspoken about it and make wild assumptions based off it and whatever.
And all or nothing.
Yeah, all or nothing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm just going to check some stuff. And and I was just like some of the stuff, like some of the most...
Well, did you get a baseline first? Like
Yeah.
Like
I
stuff
did
you knew?
stuff that I knew that was, you know, AI. Whatever. And it was, you know, it showed like, yep, that's AI. And then stuff that I knew like had a little bit of AI in it. It would like tell you what percentage it was. And that was pretty cool. But I ran some very outspoken people's stuff through it. And I was like, oh, it was 100% AI, some of it. And I think what people do is they do something that makes it not look as AI-y, because a lot of it you can tell is like AI. Mm-hmm. But like the AI app that I have, it can tell you if it was humanized. So, like, basically, it was AI, and then somebody tried to do something to it to make
some sort of filter, or like,
I don't know,
or just move stuff around.
There must be tricks. I'd have to look it up.
Tricks,
but it would tell me like what percentage AI it was, and then what percentage it was dehumanized, or I mean, rehumanized or whatever. So, like,
I think that's just humanized.
Yeah. So, like, basically, it'll tell you how much of it was like they tried to mask that it was AI, and I was like.
It's kind of neat.
It is kind of neat.
But
it's
funny
though.
It
uses AI. So that was the other thing about it.
Oh, that's like double dipping AI.
But it was pretty accurate. Like I took some of the old flyers like that you've made, and I'm like, I know Carl made these, and it's like 0% AI, and I was like, yep, Carl made that. And
did you do my Bumblebee?
I did do your Bumblebee one.
Oh, that's probably my favorite flyer I've ever made. Just it's so stupid.
I like it. Well, I liked when somebody anonymously posted it on the Bad Flyers page, and everybody like loved it.
This is great. Why are you?
And then they started hating on the person that posted it. That was kind of funny. No idea who posted it. The person who runs the flyer runs the page.
Oh,
when you post anonymously, the people who run the page can see it.
Interesting.
Yeah, because there was one that it seemed like every show that I was on for a series of a couple weeks was always showing up anonymously
in the Bad Flyers group. Interesting.
And I'm not gonna lie, some of them were pretty bad flyers. Sure. I didn't make them, but they were pretty bad. And I just was like, you can see who did this, right? And the guy that runs it, or a couple guys that run it, they was like, yeah. And I'm like, would you tell me if I asked? And he's like, if you asked. And then I was just like,
did you ask?
That's for whoever did it to know that I know who they are. I mean, or I don't.
Do you know?
Yeah, of course I know.
You gonna tell me off air?
Yeah, of course I will.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I know exactly what it was. Really kind of funny because when I see that person, they don't act like, you know, like, oh, I'm out to get this guy.
Oh, so it's a two-faced person.
Kind of.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, I ran like your Bumblebee one through. And there were some that I was like, this flyer is so bad that I know it's zero AI.
Which is crazy because people call like AI slop. And it's like,
well,
sometimes some people should probably have a little bit of help.
Some of it. Well, like me, I was a straight D student in art. Like if I got there's a couple things I got like B pluses on, and I was like, oh, you know.
You never ever get anything on the fridge?
No.
If you want to draw me something, I will put it on my fridge for you.
I mean, if I put it there, it was on the fridge.
No. You draw me something.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
you should draw me one of those S's that you would make in middle school.
Or I'll draw a house without picking up my pen.
Okay.
You know, or whatever.
I'll put it on my fridge. I might even frame it.
Yeah, like I made I took a ceramics class, and in ceramics I did okay.
Okay.
But
like, what did you make in ceramics class? I'm not saying like, I made ceramics. No, like, did you make like a coffee mug or?
Yeah, it was like all different styles, like coil, You know, where you just coil everything up. We used pottery wheel. There was one where we used a combination of like balls and little coils and little, like when you make a snake, and made like a little vase. Okay. And then we antiqued it.
Oh my!
Which was, we put like some kind of copper powder, I think, on it, and then when you glazed it, it made it look older.
Oh, cool! Like a rusty look or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Huh, interesting.
And the one that I made that was like two things. I made a Christmas plaque that just said ho ho ho, and then it had like a little elf kind of peeking over the top and a candy cane and stuff.
Does this exist anywhere?
Yeah.
Where is it? He's thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where it is, because the little elf guy fell off.
Oh,
it might be over at my other house.
I gotta see this.
I gotta look. But the coolest thing I made is I made like I guess it was a bowl. It was shaped like a bowl.
I guess it was a bowl.
Well, it's not like functional. Like you could put like change in it. But you can't eat cereal out of it.
It's not functional.
Because you can't eat cereal out of it or anything. But
why?
I don't know. But it started off as like a coil, and then we had to smooth it out. But I made it look like there was grass kind of coming out of the sides.
Okay.
And then a hand was like it burst out of the ground holding a baseball.
Okay.
And
do you know where this is?
That broke.
Oh.
That was at my house I grew up in, which was
in Beecher?
No, that was in Two Rivers.
Oh.
But that house ended up, like the fire department used it to practice fires. They like
the house, not your pottery.
Yeah, no. I think my pottery was in there when they did it.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure.
Double glazed.
Yeah, double glazed.
Oh, man.
But like,
I'm trying to picture
so for like me,
not usable bowl.
I suck at art. Like even if I use Canva and it shows me the little lines where everything's lined up.
Oh, it's so hard sometimes to
I
shift
know.
stuff in the right spot, especially if you have something off.
I've been practicing, but I think when people like call it AI slop, they're referring to like just the repeated.
Yeah, I put a prompt in that said, make me a comedy flyer and then this information, and then it spits it out. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and the people look kind of whack.
Yeah.
You know,
they have a similar look to them, for sure.
No, definitely an uncanny valley type look to them. And I think that's why it freaks people out the most.
However, in Canva, though, it does have AI.
It does have AI.
And you can do the same thing with Canva AI as you do with like a Chat GPT, though.
Right.
Like you can tell it to say, hey, make me a comedy flyer with Dean and myself on it, and it will spit it out, and it doesn't look as like...
And that's where...
AI.
Well, and that's where it gets weird, too, is because I think some of the ones that are like a certain percentage AI, people... You can use AI to tell it what settings you want to do in Canva, too. And it'll say, set the grain to this, you know, and I don't go that deep with it. But, like, it'll really tell you how to do it. But, anyways, my point was I just thought it was kind of funny that either people aren't aware that the stuff they're doing is AI, or they're out there saying, like, AI is crap, and blah, blah, blah. I think some of them are just shitting on something else that made them mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, anyways, so yeah, that's pretty cool. When you said about the tree being AI.
Yeah, well, taken down because of AI.
Yeah.
Wrong AI usage. Your tree is removed.
Correct. I don't know. But, yeah, it just reminded me of that thing that I was playing around with. Well, it was kind of funny. I just thought it was interesting. Like, obviously, I'm not going to name any names, but there are a lot of outspoken people, and I understand. My favorite was I went in an AI for artists, or artists against AI type page, and I grabbed a couple things from there, and I was just like, you really are in a group? Like, people I don't have no clue who they are. Posted, like, flyers that were, like, 15% AI. And I was just like, you're in a group for people against AI, and you still used it.
Well, it's not like they're going through the scanner thing that you're using.
No, I think they don't realize it exists.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's funny because they're not going to use the scanner to check it, so it's like, it's fine if someone's posting this, it must be real, or whatever.
You mean the actual page itself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you drinking there?
It's not Gorilla Mine today. It is Sprecher, Huckleberry flavored soda. Huckleberry. Like, I'm your Huckleberry. That's, I like that movie, Tombstone.
I've never seen it.
But I always thought that was one of the dumbest sayings. Like, I'm your Huckleberry. When that movie came out, anybody that thought they were tough, that was always their thing. Like, I'm your Huckleberry.
Okay.
I'm your Huckleberry. Maybe that's why I just don't like that saying. But that's a good movie. It's a Western.
I can watch a Western.
It's a good one. I'm trying to remember who's all in it.
Well, hold on. Don't tell me a good one. You're usually, your recommendations are bad, good movies. Is it a bad, good movie?
It's a good movie.
Oh.
It might be a little, like, dated a little bit.
All Westerns are a little dated.
No, but I mean...
From the 1800s.
I don't know. Like, you know how a movie was great when it came out, but sometimes now, in comparison, it's just kind of like, oh, that movie wasn't that great.
Give me an example of a movie that's not Tombstone. Don't say Tombstone again.
Garbage Pail Kids, the movie.
I haven't watched that yet. But you said it was a bad movie. It wasn't
but
good.
I loved it when it first came out. And then, like, well, no, I still like that one a lot. Flash Gordon. That was awesome when it came out. But if it came out today, people would be like, this is cheesy. It's so weird that, like, the acting and how everything was done.
Well, it wouldn't come out today if that was the case.
Well, I know.
But, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it was just kind of different. Trying to think of other movies.
What about one that came out today that you're like, that didn't work?
You mean like it's a new movie that it just came out and sucked?
Sure.
I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of movies in a long time. Okay. I mean, the one we talked about a couple of weeks ago, Is This Thing On?
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Started off great.
But then you said it gave you weird feelings of like, I'm not comfortable with this.
A little bit. Yeah. Well, no, I like when he would go up, you
were anxious for him.
Like, yeah, I would get more nervous than I do when I go up.
Oh.
But so there was that, like it had that buy-in and that involvement and everything, but just the way it ended and the way it went, it just kind of, I don't know, I didn't like the way it went. It started off really good, and I was really enjoying it, and then without spoiling it or anything like that, it just kind of went in a direction that I was just like, okay.
You weren't expecting it at all?
No. I don't even know how to explain it. It just, it fizzled.
Fizzled? That's too bad.
Just kind of
lost
fizzled.
the energy, huh?
Yeah.
Like me losing my radio DJ voice.
Yeah. Well, and like, I know you didn't want to talk about it last week, so I won't get into it too much. But like, I watched the Faces of Death movie, the new one, 2026. It's not what you think. Like, it's not. It's meta. It's very meta. Because like that was always the movie back in the day that it was like, oh my god, this is real, and you had to like smuggle it from a friend, and it was like had all these scenes that they were like, oh, this is real bad stuff happening to people, and then it turned out like decades later they were like, no, it's all fake. We did that with special effects and whatever. And you go back and you watch it again, and it's like, how the hell did I think this was real? Like even the camera angles and everything, like some stuff on it might have been, but it was like news footage-y level. But the new movie that just came out, it's meta in that there's a serial killer basically, and he's mad
that he finds out that
it's fake. So he's trying to redo some of the most iconic scenes, but for real.
Ooh, yeah.
And then he posts them to a website that's a lot like TikTok, and there's this lady that's like the screener person, and she's like, I don't know, they seem pretty real, and and then it's like then it's almost like a Silence of the Lambs kind of thing.
Yeah, that's not really my
genre. I know it's not your style and your genre. I just watched it because I thought it sounded interesting, and then it kind of fizzled out too. It started off really cool, and the concept was the same thing. Where I was like, wow, this is really interesting what they're doing here and how they're doing it, and then it just.
Man, you're pretty good at those fart sound effects. Like, you could have a side gig as like the guy that makes those little electronic Like that one would have been the bubbly gut.
Yeah.
And then give us a squeaker. Now I'm putting you on the spot.
Wait, hold on. My mustache is...
That one was dry.
My mustache is getting in the way.
Okay.
Almost did it.
Okay.
Yeah, mustache.
That one feels like you're pushing too hard, and the air is just kind of releasing, silent but deadly.
No, that's like there's like you're like gambling, like there's something there at the doorway, and you're like gambling, and it's just trying to get around. It's just kind of...
I think that's the best way to describe it. Ooh! Ooh, a nice finish. All right. Maybe it's a career that you got to work a little bit towards, but you got a couple of them nailed. Yeah. Like that one. You should see, like, what are they called? Like
sweating now.
What are they called? Foley's that do like the sound effects in movies, like marching and stuff. Yeah. But you got to do it for the farts.
I made a TikTok where like there's a guy and he's at a barber, and the barber is just like tapping him on the head, like.
Okay.
Like a whole bunch. I don't know why he's doing it. He's like rubbing some lotion or something in his head. And that was my TikTok. It was like when you see the extra footages of how they made the sounds and of like them galloping their horses to the castle or whatever. It's like,
or like they have like chainmail and their soldiers marching and they're just like slapping like sheet pans and stuff like that. Yeah.
Or they break a bone and they snap a cucumber.
Yeah.
Or some celery.
That's a very interesting job though. Like to have to think of like, I'm not going to just break a bone. I have to, what sounds like a bone?
Sometimes they do.
I know, but I'm saying like
they have like a big
femur just flying around
from a cow or something. They're...
Jeez. But I'm just saying, like, to figure out, like, a cucumber is the right sound because it's got a little bit of a fleshy and squelchy. Squelchy means it's Stranger Things.
It doesn't sound like that, though.
It's just a clean snap.
Like when I was at a cage fighting thing.
Oh, you're saying the actual bone snap?
Yeah, it doesn't sound
I don't
like
really want to.
Oh.
I don't want to look that up to hear it because that does sound like it would be pretty.
It sounds
nasty.
It sounds more hollow.
Oh, stop describing it. It does kind of make.
And I've done it. By
stop!
Accident.
No, you broke somebody's bone
by accident.
Dean
had him in a heel hook and he rolled the wrong way. It was his fault.
Oh, that is on him. Yeah, you're right. I don't know too much about fighting, but I know don't roll the wrong way in a heel, toe, foot clamp.
He was a combat Hapkido guy.
Hapkido. What's
combat
that?
Hapkido. It's like a traditional martial art.
What's special about, like, what's its thing?
Hapkido?
Yeah. Like, because like jiu-jitsu is like rolls. And
I'm trying to think where Hapkido comes from, but they do some grappling in it.
Okay.
And whatever. And this was, gosh, 99, 2000. You weren't even born yet.
I was born. Stop it.
And
that's rude.
Anyway, I was in a match against this combat Hapkido guy and put him in a heel hook and he rolled the wrong way. You know? It's gross it's worse when you do it. And like I felt
opposed to having it done to you? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if I rolled the wrong way and I broke my leg, it would hurt, sure. Yeah. You gotta go into a little bit of a shock and you don't feel it right away. But I felt worse, I think, being the guy who did it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't have to do that. It was a sport. It wasn't like actual self-defense. You know, it was just a pissing match between two styles of stuff. Because it was back in the day when, like, it was always like, which style is the best? And it was always style against style. Like, so this was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu against combat Hapkido.
You're making me think of that South Park episode with Mark Zuckerberg. And he's like, you cannot match my style.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like a good episode.
It's kind of like that.
With you doing the fart sound effects, it actually made me think a lot about something I thought about when, like, a week later after I had filmed for Holy Moly.
Pudding?
No. Okay. Oh. I mean, I'm always thinking about pudding, but no, like, because, like, there's times, like, they're actively listening to you on the hot mic.
Yeah.
To, you know, like, what's going on and stuff like that. That means there's a guy or girl or multiple people whose job is to listen to that mic and then like find stuff to edit out and or to put in the show.
Right.
Well, you're wearing a mic for hours, so they definitely have heard bodily
I'm sure
functions
they've heard
for sure.
farts and burps.
Right. So do you think they saved them? They're like, oh, that was a good one. We got to put that in the archive to use for a sound effect.
Maybe.
Or like, yeah, we'll figure out where to place this in the episode or something like that.
I suppose a strategically placed fart.
But just it's funny
make
to
or
think,
break a scene.
I think it's funny that someone has to listen to all those and either they're like, yeah, we're looking for something to
and I'm
save
sure
or
people,
edit them out. Yeah.
And people go to the bathroom.
And you would have the mic off, I would think, for the most part. But maybe you're right. Maybe some people don't because it's a hassle.
Well, sometimes when I gotta go, man, I ain't thinking about the microphone that's attached to my shirt.
That is interesting. That might be some sort of like health violation or like a.
Oh yeah, it's not sanitary at all.
Well, no, I'm just saying like you know, like you can't have a doctor talk about your condition or whatever and just randomly a town crier in the middle of the lobby. Yep, he's got the chlamydias. They can't do that, so it's just like kind of like that. It's like, do they have to like, they're peeing? Shut it off! Shut it off!
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd imagine so.
Or maybe they don't. Maybe that's just the next Hollywood big movie that's coming out. People peeing.
But back to the Huckleberry.
Yeah, sure.
We kind of went off the rails there.
That's fine. We're known for chaos.
Can you even have Huckleberry?
I don't know. I know that...
I'm allergic to blueberries. Cash, everyone knows you're allergic to blueberries. We talk about it every episode.
Well, good job jumping right in without me explaining why blueberries would be an issue. One of the mini golf courses that I visit every year pretty much is they just opened an ice cream stand a couple years ago, and they had a huckleberry flavored ice cream. And I was reading the description. It says that it had blueberries in it. And I was like, oh, I guess I can't have that one. So then it concerns me, like seeing something like that, a huckleberry. Does it say on the ingredients list blueberries?
Nope.
But does it say like natural flavorings or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. So now I guess I can't have it.
I think it's clear too. I don't think they even have any coloring in it.
It looks like it could be clear. It's hard to tell with an amber bottle, but
Yeah, I know.
he's pouring it into the cap to see the color. Oh, it's got a little bit to it.
It might have a slight... It's pretty clear.
Pretty clear, everybody. All right.
I love that they have like the... You know when you walk into like a florist flower shop?
Sure, because I do that daily.
And it's like the smell of all the flowers, but also all the potting soil.
Yeah.
They added a perfect potting soil flavor to it.
Okay. Your hands are going to be sticky, aren't they?
Probably. It's not sugar-free or nothing, so probably.
We hear like a little like snapping sound. That's Dean's fingers sticking together for the rest of the episode. But yeah, I hate when like people have like flavorings like that and they don't list it out. I know it's not one of the 9 that you or 12 or whatever.
Yeah, we need to do the hand thing again.
We don't have enough time for that.
Yeah.
It took like an hour. But like still like, so I'm just not allowed to try stuff like that.
You probably have to call them. I bet you if you go, if you look it up on the website or something. You want me to look it up?
No, it's okay. I can look it up in some free time. We don't need people to pretend that we're doing real research.
Well, while you're sitting there talking, I'm almost done.
Oh, okay, fine. All right, so what'd you find?
Does Sprecher Huckleberry soda contain blueberry asking for a friend?
I'm his friend. That's from the King of the North. Okay.
No. Sprecher Huckleberry soda does not contain blueberry. Its official ingredient list consists of carbonated water, Fuck off.
Okay.
No, it's like, no, it doesn't contain blueberry. This is, because now even when you search something, you get the AI overview.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, Sprecher Huckleberry soda does not contain blueberry. Its official ingredient list consists of carbonated water, glucose syrup, raw honey, malic acid, citric acid, and natural flavor.
All right, now I'll ask you what the natural flavors mean.
What it does not contain are real huckleberries or blueberries. Huckleberries are difficult to cultivate, and they're very expensive.
Are they like thumbleberries?
Oh, you can get it in a can too. The can looks pretty cool. I got it in a bottle.
Glass bottle.
I don't know, dude. You're right. It'd take too long.
See? I do this on other products.
I'd have to dig it up
because
a lot more.
I was thinking the other day, I found out what mystery flavor Airhead means. Do you know about this?
Is it whatever they have left they're trying to get rid of?
Kind of.
Use it up.
So what they do is they just keep adding whatever leftover they have into the extruder. So it's not really the same mystery flavor every time. It can be different. So like, let's say they did a batch of cherry, right? And this is before they dye it. So they know that they need so much for the batch, and then they probably make a little extra, right, just to be on the safe side. And they're like, okay, we're done with the cherry. Throw it in the mystery machine. And then they're like, okay, let's make some blue raspberry. Okay. Oh, this is the extra. Throw it in the mystery machine. So then it transitions from cherry to blue raspberry.
Oh.
So it's just a continuous... Apparently, the flavor is continuous. That's why it's a mystery flavor. So I definitely can't have that. And other people with allergies probably can't have that too. I know one person allergic to like nearly every single fruit and vegetable, which is got to be tough. You get scurvy.
Right?
So don't become a pirate.
One thing that doesn't have any blueberries in it that I just looked up is Gorilla Mind Ivy Rush. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. Was that last week? Was it the week before?
Remember.
I hadn't really looked it up at the time, but it's like the rehydration kind of thing. So it's kind of like liquid IV. But it's their version of it.
Sure. So that means it's a little salty.
I don't know. I honestly haven't had it.
It's like a salty Gatorade, probably.
They just rebranded it, like reformulated it. But it comes in Orange Rush, Strawberry Kiwi, Cherry Blackout, and Rocket Frost.
Well, maybe I do try the Rocket Frost.
Yeah, but it's all got in it here. It's got like some pretty cool stuff. And like we always talk about Gorilla Mind, it's because of the efficacy of their formulation, which makes it work so well.
Yeah, efficacy.
Yeah. But it's got no sugar.
No sugar.
Chloride.
It has chloride or doesn't have chloride?
It does have chloride.
Has chloride.
It's got 2,040 milligrams. It's got taurine.
Don't know. 2,040 milligrams.
It's kind of funny, though, because... fuckers. Well, no, it's... Being a science guy, it's funny because it has 240 milligrams of chloride and 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
Sodium chloride.
Yeah, so and that's the ratio. It's NaCl2 is the chemical formula. So you would have about twice as much chloride as you would sodium, which it does. So they just salt. They just say salt.
Yeah.
We added salt. It's fine. It's fine. I just saw it. That's why I was just like, fucker.
I told you it was going to be salty.
Well, that is kind of a lot. That's... What,
Is it
3 grams of salt?
Is that enough to put on like some French fries? Would you want to put on French fries?
Well, 3 grams isn't that much if you think about it, because a paperclip weighs about 5 grams. So
that's a good unit of measurement for grams. Paperclip is 5 grams. All right. Why do you know that?
Science. But the other thing
Wait, whoa. What science is like? The specific unit of measurement is a paperclip or 5 grams.
Because that was in a science book when I was in grade school.
Oh, they changed science since then.
Yeah, but that doesn't change.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe they make lighter ones now. But
what if the paperclips are different metal now?
Some are plastic. I just think it's funny that they list them separately. Like, and when I looked at the ratio, I was just like, it's salt.
Which is funny because it's like, oh, we're so secretive, like for other just brands in general. We're so secretive about our formula, but then like you broke it down to that level,
right?
On some things, but then obviously the.
But that's what I think is funny is just that they broke it out, and then knowing the chemical makeup of salt, you're able to see like, oh, NaCl. And that, but the weight, it's about NaCl2, blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever, just the way. And so it's like, okay, cool guys.
What does NCAA make? Is that seasoning?
NCAA, it makes Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, okay.
But then it's got potassium,
Science.
magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, iodine, and menaquinone 7.
What's menaquinone 7?
It's from a distant planet.
Sounds like it is.
Does.
What is it?
It's got quinone. Well,
he doesn't know. He's not.
No. I'm breaking it down. Menaquinone. It's basically got tonic water.
You love tonic water.
I do love tonic water.
With a lime.
Yeah.
That's his order.
It always is my order. Tonic water with a lime.
You know, and a lot of bars seem to have trouble serving tonic water with a lime. You never got
I usually don't get the lime.
You're still owed a lime.
But Zach at the Skyline, when he was there all the time, bartender,
Zach Beaver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got it right every time, and he always put a splash of lime juice in it for me.
And he'd always have it ready for you.
And he would have it ready for me when he would see me coming.
He was great.
He never made me pay for it.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah, I know. But the thing I like about it is that the quinone, whatever, it glows under a black light.
Yeah.
So, like, when you're up on stage, if they're using any black lights at all, it's glowing, and people are like, what the hell is he drinking?
Wouldn't it be cool if they had, like, those little submersible lights? Because I've been looking for these. Because I have this, like, aquarium thing, art piece.
So
it'd be cool to have a black light little submersible thing that you could drop in your drink so it could glow. That'd be cool for, like, Quantum Cola from Fallout and stuff.
NaCl.
He's too busy in science to hear me.
No, I was listening.
Just not responding.
Takes 2 sodiums, 2 chlorides, it becomes 2 NaCl.
This is too
NaCl.
sciencey for me.
Yeah, so they pretty much just add salt. I was just making sure I wasn't mistaken. Because the way I said it before, it probably sounded weird. People are like, what? That's not NaCl2. And I'm like, well, no, I was doing math.
Don't do math.
But your brain works. But anyways, they rebranded it, and it's a product you can get at GorillaMind.com/20. Use code 20 for an extra discount at checkout. That's GorillaMind.com/20. Use code 20.
Now back to the show.
Even
though we never left. Ha! Gotcha.
We never, ever left.
Want to go into some shows that we recently have done and then do comedy tip and wrap it up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Last week I got to do the Nite Lite with Peter Schwaba and Greg Bach, and that was a lot of fun.
Nice.
That episode went so quick, though. It was like...
How long was it? Was it like...
We talked for an hour, but like they break it up in sections. I mean, it's a live show, so it's like, they had like the producer and they're counting you in. They're like, all right, you got a minute left. And obviously they don't say that, but they show a finger. It's not the middle finger, but they show you a finger, and they're like, oh, all right, you got to wrap it up, whatever your thought is. So it's kind of like getting the light in a way.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. I wish there was more time because I felt like I was just kind of getting surface stuff about things, and they had a lot of questions, and then I was kind of going in depth on it, and I knew they wanted to expand upon it more, but we just didn't have time. But they said I'm welcome to come back, and hopefully you can get on there too.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I think they would like to talk to you probably about axe throwing and fighting and comedy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So then that, and then stuff coming up this week. So I'm gonna do. I don't know. Maybe if you can join or not. But the So you think you're funny in
I'm
West
not
Bend?
saying.
Oh, couldn't it just be a surprise if you can or not?
No, because every time I say like, I'll go with you, then some shit happens.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so don't say anything. Knock on wood.
That's on Thursday?
Yeah.
Shit, I got a haircut.
Do you really?
Yes.
I can shave your head.
I kind of want to.
Easy. Okay. Solved.
I'm on the
feels good
fence. I'm on the fence about the beard.
No, you got to keep the beard.
Well, I'm not gonna get rid of it, but
Just trim it a little bit.
Well, when I was looking at some old headshots and stuff, and just pictures of shows, and I look so much more
kempt. Well kempt.
Yes, and so much. I don't know. Maybe it's just my perception, but I'm like, I feel like I look more professional.
Yeah, sure. With
I look
trimmed
more,
down a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I look more like people take me more seriously.
I don't know. I feel like you're a wise sage king
Well, what's weird is
of the north variety.
Like I've got like a bunch of hairs down here at the bottom that are like this long, but they're like really fine.
Yeah, those are your special hairs.
Well, I got to get those trimmed up and everything, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll decide by Thursday. I just feel.
I personally recommend the shaved head because it feels really nice when it's hot out.
I might go to what I used to have, where like I used to like
Mohawk.
No, I would like
Mullet.
The sides and the back would be all nice and trimmed. I'd keep the top a little bit longer and then slick it back.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah.
Like a Corey from Pawn Stars.
No.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Kind of like that,
short all around, and then he slicked it back
Yeah,
over his
I guess-
head.
I guess.
Really long, like almost like an inverse mullet.
Maybe.
Now you're like, I'm gonna just shave it. Forget it. I don't
Well,
wanna
what
be
I think is funny is like when I do get a haircut and she's midway cutting it through, sometimes I want to be like, stop, just leave it
Hammer
like that.
time.
Just leave it like that. Leave it like that. I want to go like that because it looks really hip
Okay,
and fly,
for a white guy,
and I'll be super credible.
sure.
My super credible hair and my beard.
Fine.
Okay, so you did Nite Lite, and then I can't go to You Think You're Funny.
Because now you're getting a haircut, even though I could just cut your hair right now. All right, but anyway, and then Friday we have a show together at the Vaudette in
Theater.
Yeah, the Vaudette Theater in Kaukauna. And then there's an open mic after.
Yeah.
Which I'm always weird about that. I get like they do that at like the Comedy Store in LA and some more predominant clubs.
Well, and those are clubs,
right? And
that
people
they run continuously
Right.
for hours after hours
Right.
and after hours.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's always weird to me. It's like whether it's a paid show or not, but it's like, all right, these are the people that you're expecting to do the best or whatever. And then now you're sticking around for people that might do a way worse, or they might even be better just for whatever reason.
And you might be like, yeah, I wish that person was on the show instead of that guy who was at the end there with his not incredible beard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think you're last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying. Are you saying my beard's not credible? Like, how long do I have to grow it?
Closing that one.
Okay. Yeah, and that's it for pretty much the rest of May.
Yeah, because it's over this week.
Yeah.
Already. Shit.
And then I'm doing some traveling, so I don't have a lot to report on for shows coming up. Was that some fireworks?
It might have been.
Yeah.
I have June.
Well, I mean, we have one Juneteenth, going back to north of the bayou.
No, I have that one too, but then the week before I have one.
For Ben, right?
Yeah,
Ben
Level Productions in
Waupun. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking too much about June because that's kind of up in the air. I might even try a couple mics down in the south. Just
I gotta step it up because I've got that one, and then we have the one on the 19th.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything till September.
No, you definitely do. I know one.
Yeah, when you said it almost clicked.
It's in Oshkosh.
Oh yeah, Oshkosh is funniest. Yeah. That doesn't feel like a show though. It is, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like one.
It's kind of like a talent show. Set more feel to it than like trying to.
Well, and at those, like, I don't know, you can be yourself, and that's what the audience likes to see.
But you gotta be elevated. It's like.
But you gotta be.
It's like you're in your WWE.
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah.
I could say it. WWE. Can you say it?
No, but that was hilarious. Going back to AI, I guess. There's all these clips I started seeing yesterday where AI, like when you have like an AI narrator and stuff like that, it can't say WWE, and it kept going what, but it was funny that it even like went, and then it said something like stop rat something like it did some kind of code, and then it stopped. But at first I thought it was just somebody screwing around, but then I saw video after video in different AI voices and everything, and it's just like and it just kept going and going, and then it was just like, and I was just like,
I just need to report to everybody, Dean is doing fine. We're not going to the hospital or anything.
Stroke.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
But it was hilarious. Like,
oh, there's some fireworks.
I had this. I hope so. We're in Fond du Lac. I had to actually step away because I was like laughing so hard from it. And I just kept watching it over and over. So, in the event, AI is going to take over. I don't care if it's AI, AGI, ASI. But you need to stop it. Just make it say WWE. Like, it was... The part that was making me a little...
That's how we'll know that the transition has happened.
Because, like, we've talked about, like, before, where, like, if you're on video with someone and you're not sure if they're AI, tell them to put 3 fingers in front of their face.
Yeah.
I'm going to start telling them to say WWE. Because, like, and it just, like, keeps freaking out. And it's... Look it up. Go to, like, TikTok or whatever and just look up AI trying to say WWE. World Wrestling Entertainment. WWE. And it's just...
It'll break your brain.
Is one of... Well, it breaks AI, that's for sure. What are you looking at? Were you looking at any other shows?
Well, no, I was just looking at notes for any last things to say. I guess we should just go into the comedy tip and wrap it up for this.
You're just doing a short one today?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Mainly it's just... and we've kind of touched on it before, but just it keeps coming up and you keep seeing it and you're like, oh man, maybe people just don't know, but it's associating with the right people.
Oh, that's the comedy tip, right?
Yeah. Just like, I don't know, it's like people see who you're hanging out with, what you're doing. Who you're doing shows with all the time. Like, if you're kind of a crew. Yeah, but also just like if you're hanging out with people that are doing bad things, people are also going to assume that you're doing bad things, or it's going to impact your life in a negative way somehow. Well,
it can kind of be too if you're like hanging out with a comic that maybe has a bad reputation. Like maybe they're hard to work with, or they start fights, or they say some of the unholy words you're not supposed to say on stage, or stuff like that, and then you're hanging out with them. People might think
guilty by association.
They'll associate you with that person, which I don't know isn't really fair, because
it's not fair.
You can still have your friends and whatever, but
optics are optics. That's really what it gets down to.
That's the thing that I always hate, is people are always like, perception as reality.
Right.
I used to get that like in my corporate job all the time. Like they'd say to somebody like, oh, every time I see you, you're on your phone. And it's like, well, does that mean you got to stop doing your job to look at me? So
boom, roasted.
Bam. But then I'd be like, no, it's like you just happen to come through when I'm on break, or you just happen to do this. It just looks that way. Well, perception is reality.
Right. And I get your sentiment on that, but I mean, it kind of is true though. Yeah. Like, I mean, if you're just seeing someone doing bad things, can you really expect them to be doing good? Like, it's just kind of how it is, I guess. I mean, I've been treated unfairly like that too before.
Yeah. Well, and it's kind of like too. You hear a lot about like even in regular social circles, to be with the people who you want to be, like who build you up,
right.
Whatever, challenge you, take you to the next level, like if you, I don't know, if you're hanging out with a bunch of pizza salesmen, you're going to start to become a pizza salesman.
I thought you were going to say you're going to start to become a pizza.
Pizza.
I want to be a pizza.
I know. I like pizza, though.
Why don't you want to be a pizza?
Did I saw I don't know.
Answer the question.
Because I look like Pizza the Hut.
Fair enough. All right. That's probably the only good reason.
I saw a video where there's this guy that he just loves pizza, eats it every single meal.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
But only cheese.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gotta be pepperoni.
Because he likes it in its natural state. He doesn't... Anything else you put on it ruins it.
Natural state?
Yep. Doesn't matter if it's...
Because he's finding pizzas out in the wild, right?
They grow on pizza coli trees.
I think they're bushes.
Whatever.
Or maybe they're like clams or mollusks or something. They just grow on the side of rocks. Pizza rocks.
Yeah.
Or maybe on the side of huts.
Yeah, they grow on the side of huts. Pizza Huts. Did you see that? Like the new CEO or whatever of Pizza Hut is bringing back the 90s and 80s nostalgia.
I can't wait to get a red
salad
glass.
Bar, the red glass.
Or not glass, cup. Red plastic cup, yeah.
The salad bar.
The salad bar is dumb, but yeah.
I like the salad bar. And
it uses kale for decoration.
And video games.
The video games, yeah.
And, all that other stuff.
No, I'm saying no to the
excited
salad bar.
about that.
No to salad bar, but yes to everything else.
Salad bar was fire.
Do you use kale as a decoration?
No, but you can get free toppings.
Hi, Gurgle. She's excited about pizza. I guess, but what do you need the toppings for? To eat the pizza?
You can put free toppings on your pizza. They got bacon bits in there.
Get real bacon.
But then you gotta pay for it.
Don't be cheap. You got 2 houses. Buy some bacon for your pizza.
Fine.
That's me making the assumption that because he's got 2 houses, he's extremely wealthy, which he is because that's how the market works.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the real Cash Money Carl. I'm actually king of the North.
Yeah.
Fooled ya for 5.5 years.
It fooled you.
Gotcha.
Remember that whole roast we did when we dressed up as each other? We weren't.
Yeah, we were ourselves.
We were ourselves.
That was great. Good times.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's good for a comedy tip. And this is going to sound bad.
Uh-oh.
But we don't have a comic of the week. And it's not... It's not because there's not anybody that's worthy. Because last week we had one. The week before we didn't have one. That was because we forgot. This time
it was... overly remembered.
Yeah, this time we... couldn't come to an agreement, really. We couldn't.
We got in a fist fight, which is not fair.
No, we didn't.
I'm telling everybody you gave me this black eye.
You didn't have a black eye.
I'm gonna get one and say you gave it to me.
Yeah, we just we were talking about it a little bit, and we're
working on criteria. More sturdy.
Yeah, we're trying to make it a little bit more like if somebody does something like really, really
exceptional,
great, and we don't want to have repeats,
right?
Like one thing.
Some people are just killing it right now.
Well, and one thing that I think is really cool is like Abe's charity show
sold out. Yeah,
it's sold out. He's doing a charity show for New London.
Yeah, for flooding
because they had some major flooding. So he's doing a charity show to help raise funds for people who have been misplaced or misplaced, or whatever.
Misplaced would be that you don't know where they are.
I set them over here. I don't know what happened. And so they've been displaced, and that sort of thing. And
it's awesome that
it's totally sold out.
So you can't even go if you want to. You have to. If you want to, I guess you could try to look through the window.
So they're raising a lot of good money for that.
Good on you, Abe.
It's him and Charlie Barron's,
and there's a band and other stuff
and and some other stuff.
I mean, Abe put it together, and that's awesome.
Yeah, Abe did it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, it was his idea. He put it together. So we could be like, "Oh, comic of the week, Abe," but we already had it. We already had him.
And if he gets 2 certificates, he's not going to have room on his wall for his kids' paintings or something, kids' art.
Yeah, because you get a certificate.
And if you're the first one, you get a 11-pound, 10-pound.
So it's 10 pounds of provolone.
10 pounds of provolone.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten 10 pounds of provolone.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's any left. I'll have to ask Chuck.
Yeah. He said he was going to save it like a wedding cake.
Yeah.
And eat it a year later.
Which
you could freeze it.
You can freeze it, but it can become brittle.
Yeah, because doesn't the moisture freeze cause crystals, and then when it thaws out, it changes?
It might migrate to the outside and then get kind of...
He could preserve it in 1-ounce single-serve bags.
Which exist. I showed you a picture.
Yeah, but showing me a picture is not putting it in my refrigerator.
I showed you where you could order them if you really wanted them. You just got to eat the cheese faster.
You're right. I just need to man up and be a Wisconsinite
Yeah, just eat it.
instead of a transplant, right?
Dude, like I was making quesadillas today, and I had like the hearty shred. So it was like the thicker.
Yeah.
And some of it, I was like, oh, that's going to be too much that I like kind of scooped out, and I wasn't making another quesadilla, so it just ate it like a clawed frog. You ever see a clawed frog? Like one of them aquatic frogs?
Clawed frog.
Yeah.
Sounds French. The clawed frog.
Well, that's what Cartman used to call his little stuffed frog,
yeah.
clawed frog.
Clyde frog.
I thought it was Claude,
No,
because
it's Clyde.
because that's a
No,
type of
it's
frog.
Clyde.
It's got little claws.
No, Clyde frog.
But I used to have them as pets, and when they would eat, whatever they would take, they'd take their 4 little claws, and they just like... And they just... It was like Wolverine. Like when Wolverine's like frantically like chopping something with his claws. It's like that, but they start shoving stuff towards their mouth, and it's like... Blah, 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 blah. That's what I was doing with the cheese. You gotta start doing that.
All
I
right.
don't have leftovers.
All right, I'll try clawed frogging my cheese.
Yeah, Claude frog your cheese.
It's like planking. Clawed frogging. Everybody just start clawed frogging. We're going to make this a viral trend. Everybody clawed frogging.
Claude frog, Claude. It's fucking hard to say. Claude frog your cheese.
Yeah.
If you don't know how a Claude frog eats, look it up.
I think we have to make the first video to start this trend.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Get the clawed frog eating just whatever, and then you doing it with the cheese.
Yeah.
And then I'll do it with the cheese. Boom.
And then we'll eat a bunch of Claude frogs that way. I'm just kidding. That'd be gross.
You ever eat frog legs?
Yeah.
They're okay.
No, I do like them, like with tartar sauce and stuff like that. But I had them as pets, so I feel bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, it's not like so. I can't eat octopus anymore.
No, never. Well,
It's not just because I like the calamari and stuff like that. It tastes really good. I like it.
Tastes like shrimp. I get it.
I like it, but they're really smart.
Yeah. They're smarter than me.
I
only have a
they might not
bachelor's
even
of
be
science.
from Earth.
I only have a bachelor's of science. All octopi at least have a master's.
Probably.
Yeah.
They probably do.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, they're just weird looking. I don't want to eat
No,
weird looking
it has
things.
nothing to do with that. It's just like I just can't eat them. Like
I know. I'm saying they're smart and they're weird looking.
I feel like, yeah, they're just too smart. And so it's not that frogs are too smart, but
You had it as a pet, so there's a person tied to you too.
kinda.
Also, they don't taste better than like chicken, so I'll just eat chicken. I guess.
They do taste better than chicken.
I don't think they taste better.
Well, they
than
taste
chicken.
different.
They taste different, but I don't think they taste
Yeah,
better.
they're not necessarily better.
What about what do you think happens to those dolphins that sometimes they catch into tuna nets? Do you think they're like, we accidentally killed this dolphin, we're still gonna honor it by making it into?
I don't think they eat it.
They don't.
No.
They burial at sea.
What is the Cove? Did you ever see the documentary The Cove?
About SeaWorld? I didn't.
No, that's Blackfish.
No, I didn't.
No, The Cove is about where like these dolphins are lured into a cove and then they're trapped, and then it's basically almost literally shooting fish in a barrel, even though they're not fish, they're
I
mammals.
don't like that.
And then they eat them.
I'm just asking specifically,
I'd
right?
never eat one too smart.
Right, but I was thinking that same thing. They're pretty smart, but I was, they always say on cans of tuna or more sustainable tuna, this is dolphin free or whatever.
Dolphin safe.
Dolphin safe. But they've had to have gotten some dolphins accidentally, and they probably died when they were hauling
Well, I
them
think
up.
they just use a different type of net that they can actually get with their little sonar shit they do. So they don't swim into it.
Well, this they can hit the net with their sonar shit.
So they know it's there, yeah, because that was always the problem with the certain nets. Their sonar would go right through it. It's like when you hit a bat with a tennis racket.
What are you doing? You're fishing for dolphins and you're hitting bats with tennis rackets?
Yeah, that's how my dad used to get them out of the house.
Oh, jeez.
Like
It
if
actually
they-
makes me think of Great Outdoors with John Candy.
Yeah, they tried that on there too. They're
Yeah.
like, get a tennis racket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because their sonar can't detect all the little...
Okay, so that's modern.
Little-
That's the modern techniques, right? To help save dolphins. But
Yeah.
they had to have gotten dolphins before. That's why they had to change the.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, what did they do with those dolphins that they had before? I'm not saying let's go back to the old ways and start eating dolphin.
If
but
they could save them, they let them. You know, they probably threw them in with the tuna.
Do you think chopped them
some
up
of those tuna boats have canning facilities right on the boat?
Whoa, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's fresh.
Yeah, they can it right there.
That
on the boat.
also seems like with food safety wise though, that could be kind of iffy.
No,
the ship's rocking. You're in a maelstrom.
If you do things the way you're supposed to, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Salt water is flying through the air. Is that just flavor?
Plus, other than like botulism, Clostridium botulinum, canning is pretty
solid. I know.
It's pretty food safe. Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing that the main complaint, like in any survival game, is it's just heavy.
Yeah.
But it lasts virtually forever as long as it's done right?
Yeah. Hey, before we go to Subnautica 2, how much of it have you been playing lately? A lot?
A lot. I beat the main story already.
Holy fuck. Did you go cross the orange layer?
I have.
And then...
It's not so bad.
Oh. I only saw videos.
It gives you a warning. It gives you a warning saying, this is our development area. If you cross, you're on your own, basically. And what that means is... No, they have specific leviathans.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like an insta kill. They just don't want you going into areas that's not ready yet. And when I say I beat the story, I've beat the story that they've produced
so far.
Yeah, they have so far. Which is it's very interesting. There's still things I'm doing. So even though I've beat the story, except for if you do the last step, like your game is like in pause mode because you can't move further.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to do that last step, but I have everything already set up, boxed, ready to go. So when they start adding more features, I can do that. But right now, all I'm doing is making like this master base, collecting materials. Master base, yeah. Collecting materials. There's one of the cool things in this one is you can have a metal farm. And what it is this machine, and it uses currently the rarest materials. An ingot of this one, which I can't even pronounce. It's like melotoli, and then like this like virus piece, and you put them together, it makes this thing. And what it does is you put a sample piece of the metal that you want to collect, the material you want to collect,
okay,
and then it has a timer from 2 to 20 minutes, and then it makes a metal wiener rise, and then when it's done, you break it with your blaster. It's just kind of weird. It's like Abby was like, what's that metal wiener on the screen? I was like, that's my materials, leave it alone. So I'm trying to build a big farm of all that and build a master base, so when it's time for the next step, I have all the materials and don't have to do all that gathering when it's like, let's work on the story or whatever. I have not done multiplayer yet, though, so I really want to do that.
All right. Yeah, maybe I'll get it.
I do have the submarine, the tadpole, that is capable of carrying multiple people. So we're already ready to go.
Is like building your base and collecting resources like super tedious?
Somewhat. Having the farms for the materials is going to make that so much better. So really what I'm trying to do is just build a lot of those machines. Like you can move stuff around. So like once you put something down, it's not necessarily permanent. There are rules, of course, like if you're into some block, it's not going to work or whatever. But having the multiple farms and then being able to essentially just mass produce a ton of those resources without having to navigate is going to be nice. It is scary. The big Leviathan is called the Collector. It's like a Kraken giant squid thing. It's scary, but if you're upgraded and stuff, it won't kill you. So you can just like, hi, buddy, and like let it grab you, and then it'll be like, rah! And then just like, I'm mad at you, and then it'll beat your ship up a little bit, and then you go away. I've not tried to just go up to it swimming in person. Right. Other than to scan it, but in the submarine, I'm all good. My submarine's upgraded. The tadpole.
Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fun.
Okay, that's like my fourth yawn in a row.
Okay, so that means Dean's ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired.
All right. That means we should wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess I don't have anything else to really add.
It's hot.
It's hot. We were a little ill-prepared today.
It's a holiday.
Broke the fourth wall. We
Celebrate.
Probably did that earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on. So, and I've been cutting down trees and doing stuff like that. Like,
and I've been driving submarines and exploring the oceans.
Yeah, since we talked to you last, there wasn't a lot that happened or really wanted to talk about much.
Yeah.
So.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We respect your time, so we're not going to take more time.
Yeah, what are we at, 45 minutes?
Hour and 8 minutes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. All right, well, then I guess we can get going.
All right. Well, I'm Cash Money Carl.
And I am Dean Berg.
King of the North. And we are Move the Mic Stand Comedy Podcast. We will catch you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Bye.
This has been a Tape Deck Media production. Thank you for listening.